So today, as you can see by this title, I wanted to bring to you something that's going to impact the RV industry, and worst of all, is going to impact about 350 U.S. workers. But Norcold is going to be shutting down all other U.S. refrigerator manufacturing plants and moving everything overseas. And this is very unfortunate. This is something we see from time to time, but this is really going to impact the RV community because, as we all know, pretty much every RV uses Norcold products as far as the refrigerators and stuff like that. I know even in our current new RV, we actually have a Norcold refrigerator as well as the 12 volt, but it's a Norcold, and I think this is going to lead to a lot of problems, but we'll get more into that. But this story is coming from RV Travel. I wanted to give them credit. I will put the link to the story down below so you can come in here and check it out for yourself. I won't read it verbatim, but we will go over some of the information that's on this post here and talk about it. So, basically, as you can see here, Norcold or Thetford gave out a 60-day notice to all its U.S. employees. That's 358 total, according to this story, that received their warn notices, basically saying that they are going to be shutting down all their operations. All these people would be out of work within 60 days. And they have to give out this notice, according to this article, by law, that they are planning on shutting down and going out of business here. And basically, they're saying they're doing this because of ongoing labor constraints, and that's unfortunate. We do know that the job market has been short. I don't know if that's directly impacted them, but now for these 358 employees, they're all going to be out of work, and as we all know, this is a hard time to be losing your job because inflation's so high, and it's just not a good situation overall for these people. So while this is going to impact the RV community and RV owners and everything like that, it is a much bigger impact to these 358 people that are losing their jobs. So let's not lose sight of the bigger picture of that. The story does go into talking about with the record inflation. Of course, this being the holiday season coming into Thanksgiving and Christmas, this is a really bad time for these employees to get hit with this. So, again, just very unfortunate, and my heart goes out to these people because I hate to see anybody lose their job. But as you read on into the story, it gives a little bit of background that they've been here for, I think it's right around 50 years, making refrigerators in the state of Ohio, which is where the biggest impact is going to be felt. So they are losing a long term tenured employer and a lot of people who have probably grown up in this place. I would have to imagine this is probably a lot of generations that are losing their jobs. Probably a lot of family members have worked here through different generations. So this is just going to be a big hit for that community. But I think the issue that we're going to see for the RV community itself now is, for one, are we going to be able to get refrigerators as they go overseas? As we all know, during the whole cough incident, it was very hard to get stuff delivered. It was very hard to get stuff overseas. We had ships that were basically just setting off the ocean and not able to deliver stuff. So, are we going to be able to get new products to put in these new RVs that are being manufactured? And are we going to be able to get products to replace the stuff that breaks on our current Norcold refrigerator? So if you've got something, you're having a problem with your refrigerator, are you going to be able to get the part now to fix that because it's no longer going to be made here locally and shipped out to different vendors or different suppliers here locally? Now you're going to actually have to order this stuff from overseas. That's going to have to come across. Then you'll be able to get it. So there's going to be another direct impact. And it also makes you wonder, are the price of these refrigerators going to go up now that there is going to be more freight on them because they're going to have to be shipped in from out of the country? So there's going to be more cost that's probably going to be passed on to the end buyer because the companies building these RVs aren't going to pay for it, and the dealerships aren't going to take the hit. So all this is just going to get passed on to the end buyer here. So it's just going to, another thing that's going to potentially raise RV prices up even more. And while the market has cooled and things are starting to come down, RVs are still expensive. Even in a cold market, RVs are expensive a lot of times. So that's just something else to keep in mind. And then you also, for me, I question, okay, now that these are going to be made overseas, are they going to have the same quality as being made right here in the USA, because I do stand behind, being made in the USA. So is it going to be the same quality? I hope so, but again, my heart goes out to these people who are losing their jobs. That's a big deal. I will be attaching the link to this article, as I said before, down below. Be sure to come in and check this out. I'm hoping this don't impact the RV community and people trying to get RVs and people who need to buy new refrigerators as this all takes place and starts to happen. But my guess is there's probably going to be some impacts there as well. But definitely check out this article, and I'm just hoping this works out good for everybody. But I want to get this out, share this information. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll have more RV and homesteading videos coming out in the very near future. Thank you all. Bye bye.